Hello Capricorn, welcome to Demella Universe. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm Vel Astri. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon and Rising for the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has in store for you this week. Hello Capricorn, I trust you're all well. I trust that you're all in a beautiful space, that you are all in a good place. Wow, I feel this great happiness as soon as I connect with your energy, Capricorn. Big smile across my face. So I feel good news this week for you. Some goodness, some good news, some happiness, some good vibes, good vibrations for you, Capricorn. Let's see what this week has in store for you. Okay, there we are. That feels good. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, 17th to the 23rd. The 8 of Air, Page of Earth, getting some blessings from some angels, angel blessings. I feel a restriction, a freedom. Breaking free this week, Capricorn, from something that's been hindering your progress. Because here we see the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. You're ready to move forward within your worth, a forgiveness, a healing, a liberation this week. 5 of Earth. Oh yes, definitely moving on from lack. Okay. Okay. Okay, Spirit says keep this one. Re-enter these into the shuffle. Okay. A lot of Earth, which is your element, Capricorn. Definitely breaking free of some restriction this week, and it brings you, I feel, some joy, some happiness, a relief. Let's see. One more card, Spirit, and I'll be able to read the story. Okay. Let's see. Cards are coming out in chunks, but I am going with how Spirit is allowing me, because a lot of Earth, a lot of your energy, and Spirit wants to pull all of your cards out at the same time. So 2 more. 2 more. For the Spirit, I forgot to say, you are just doing your own thing today, but it's okay. I feel like it's going to be that kind of week for you. And let me move these up for you, Capricorn. I feel it's just going to be a week of going with what's unraveling and going with the flow. With the readings this week, I've been doing the first row first and then bringing through the beautiful messages to clarify. But it seems that Spirit wants to do this for your reading this way. It's almost as if you're going to see your whole path ahead of you. Instead of it being in stages, you're simply going to see your whole week almost laid out. Like you're just going to, where you felt trapped, where you felt lost, where you felt you could not see or move forward, the energies this week is almost of you can see, you can feel, you just have this clarity. So the whole spread, your whole week is almost strewn before you and it makes sense. That's what I'm feeling from that shuffle. Because I don't take anything for whatever happens. Everything has purpose and everything has meaning. And I have a very clear no, don't take those cards, and a very clear yes, take those cards. And the way these unfolded was very, it was just almost mishappen, but all for purpose. And I think Spirit's saying that a lot of things that happen in your life have been a bit mishappen, a bit misshapen, not really to plan, but in the end, it all lays out and it's all for purpose. Okay. So I'm just first going to focus on the top before we start clarifying with these clarifiers. So if you can just all focus up here for now. Okay, so with the 8 of air, okay, the 8 of air, there we go. And this would be the 8 of swords in standard tarot, but I love how it's depicted in this tarot. In this tarot, you see it's an angel up there, and they're your guides, there are your angels, that's your angelic team, your beautiful angelic team, your beautiful spiritual team, and sending you blessings, sending you help, sending you assistance this week. And that's with these feathers, I feel, these angel blessings and assistance and miracles coming through for you this week to set you free, to break you from restriction. So I feel a beautiful a week where you begin really feeling assistance and your angels all around you. So really ask your angels to come through. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Jophiel, whoever you have been working with. Or you can just ask angels who are with me at this moment in my highest interest, my highest light. Please come through. Please assist me. Please bring guidance. Please allow me to see my path this week. And I feel that you'll really have a very beautiful clearing of energies, and you'll feel quite free of any restriction. Any bonds or limitations will simply be released, because we see it here with these two pairing beautifully. You are being released of perceived restriction and understanding your worth and your value here with the Page of Earth. And look, you're ready. Yes, you're ready to go into your new adventure. You're ready to fly free. You're wise and you're brave. And this is childlike innocence. It's time for you to explore the world, to explore your truth, to love you, and to start your own adventure. That is what I feel this breaking free of restriction is. You've been limited by the ideas of you, you've been doing things for others. You have been displacing your truth, your dreams, what you want to do for other people, for other experiences. And you are now being broken free of this way of being. And you are expressing yourself in your truth, in your freedom. and you are now taking the steps to travel your own path, to go on your own way, your own adventure. You are now allowing yourself you're investing in you. You are allowing you to start your own adventure. That's what I'm feeling this week. It's you're coming to your own truth, your own adventure, your own path. You are doing things your own way, understanding your value, understanding your worthiness, understanding that your path is also worth, there we are. Your story, your journey is also worth being told, Capricorn. You have been delaying your journey, delaying your story for others, for fear, for self-sacrifice, doubts, self-sabotage, conditioning, family, friends, relationships which were not honoring you. So there were many things in your past which you put first, and you didn't allow yourself to then go on your journey to tell your story. And now this week, energies are coming in, and you feel quite free of these restrictions and quite free of these limitations. And you feel quite empowered to start telling your own story, to start living your own adventure. You're really feeling empowered to, I don't even want to say, the word empowered doesn't even really, that's not the word I want to use, that feels to fit this. It's almost as if you finally are giving yourself permission to now live your own journey. You're giving yourself permission to now live your own life, to tell your own story, to seek your own adventures. You're finally setting yourself free. You're finally setting yourself free, and you're allowing yourself to now claim and honor your path. Wow. Very powerful message. It's going to be a very powerful week for you, Capricorn. And here we are. Yes, it's going to require you to release a lot of things and to drop a lot of things that were hindering your progress. And we see it there. The Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles balancing. You are definitely releasing a lot of the past, letting go of a lot which doesn't serve you anymore. A lot of ways of being where you are investing yourself, investing your time. Again, that's what I feel. Giving yourself permission to go onto your own journey. You are sort of just focused on all these other beings, all these other people, all these other experiences, all these other ways of being, norms, expectations, obligations, and now you're releasing them and you're focusing on you. You're focusing on you now. You're dropping all that doesn't serve you, dropping all that doesn't ring true to you. Releasing all of those energies that just don't serve you. You are literally choosing you this week, Capricorn. You are finally taking that leap into your own adventure, into your own life. You're giving yourself permission to look after you, giving yourself permission to tell your own story. And you're no longer feeling guilty about it. You're no longer feeling hard done by. You're no longer feeling a victim. You understand that you are the one who creates your reality, and you understand that you are the one who had chosen to release your life. As much as it was painful, no matter what had happened, you're taking full accountability of your creative path this week, Capricorn. Wow. And you're simply releasing all the restrictions. And because it started with the Eight of Air, the swords, it's the mind, it's of your mind. It was your own doing, your own thinking that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you have these responsibilities and obligations, that you are not strong enough on your own. So you allowed yourself to be small, and no longer, you've just decided, no, I'm done now living other stories. I'm done living for other people. I'm done creating for other people. I'm done managing other people. It's time that I tell my story. It's time that I tell my path. I want my truth to be known. I want my journey to unfold. And you are releasing people, energies, habits, situations, experiences that have not allowed you to not claim your truth. Wow. Because here you are. Here you are. I love how we end with these major arcana, because here you are. You are the Empress. Look at you. You are powerful. You are the sun. Look at you. Here you are. You finally understand you have the creative power. Your story is worthy to be known. You have every right to live and to express your truth. You have every right to be. You are a creator. And I feel for some of you, this was you doubting your power. Doubting your power. And Spirit saying, but look, you are the creator. Look, the Empress. This is creativity at its best. Whatever you do works out. Whatever plan you have works out. Whatever opportunity you want to create works. Whether this is business, whether this is opening your own business, doing your own venture, creativity, artistry, whatever it might be, whatever you want to do, however life you want to live, whatever life you want to live. Spirit saying, you've always had the power. You've always had the power. It seems that you had doubted this. You had doubted the ability of you to create your own path because of other experiences, conditioning, being conditioned into believing that you're not worthy, conditioned into believing that you need and require other people in your life, abusive relationships, narcissistic relationships, which gave you a lesser, how can I say, a distorted view on your truth and your value, self-sacrificing, self-doubt. No longer. This week you're completely empowered in the Empress energy. You are seeing your path. And that's what I mean by the way it was just mishappened, the shuffling. It feels like life was just in these random... It just didn't make a lot of sense for you. And that was because you were creating other people's stories, so you could never really see your path come true. And this week, Spirit's saying, enough. We're bringing through an energy. The angels are bringing through an energy, and you're going to see your truth. Because we see here it's clarified with the 8 of Earth. I'm coming to that. So you're really seeing your mastery. You're seeing your purpose. And it's just giving you this clear view of you. You're going to see yourself clearly for the first time, Capricorn, in terms of your ability, your creative power, and your ability to weave your own magic, to create your own destiny. And it brings a healing, it brings a manifestation, it brings a blessing, it brings a miracle. You're finally telling your own story, and it's powerful. It brings healing. You heal yourself, you heal others. You inspire others. You create now from your truth. You are the sun. You've always been the sun. You've never needed anybody to be the sun for you. You've never needed to displace yourself for others' lights to shine. No, it's other people's responsibility. It's their own responsibility to shine their own light, to create their own realities. And now you've released them. You've released them. You see the 5 of Earth and the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Earth here. You've released them. You're now completely centered in your beautiful Empress nature, divine feminine, now receiving your truth and understanding. But you are the sun, and I love it because it's divine masculine, divine feminine now blending. The sun energy being that Leo energy, divine masculine energy, you now empowered in your truth, the solar plexus and the orange, the sacral chakra. So there you are, completely balanced. You are now receiving your truth, and you're creating in your truth. You're aligning your actions now within you. You are telling your story. You are weaving your path. Wow, a beautiful, powerful time for you, Capricorn. You are simply releasing the idea that you can't live your story. You can't tell your life. And you're no longer making excuses for it. You're no longer making any excuses or giving anybody the right to shut you down, to bully you, to abuse you, to confuse you, to convince you that you are not worthy, that you need to be a certain way to be. You're releasing, you're liberating yourself. Wow, very powerful. So here we are, the 8 of Earth and the 8 of Air. 8 of Earth clarifying the 8 of Air. Yeah, there we are. The angels bringing a lot of healing, a lot of guidance to you this week. And you simply understand your worthiness. You understand your mastery. You have worked hard to come to the liberation of you, Capricorn. You have worked hard to release all these bonds and all these boundaries. You have worked hard to allow yourself completion, to come into this empowerment of you. You have worked hard. And now beautiful energies are coming through this week to set you free, to allow you to really claim the mastery of you, Claim the existence of you. Claim the power of you. This is the Eight of Pentacles in Standard Tarot. So this shows that you've worked hard. This reveals you're a master at your craft. This reveals you've always had within you what you need. And I love how these coins, this tree, you see this music, this violin, this cello rather. You are the creator. You've always been the creator. You've always been the musician. You've always been the music. You've always been the source of your creative, the author of your story, the composer of your song. And now you are taking charge. You're taking hold of your journey, of your story, and you want to see it. Wow, you want to see how the outcome now. You want to see your dreams come true now. You want to see your miracles come true. You want to see your story and how it plays out. You are interested in your story now, and you are no longer letting anybody else take you away from it. Not that you were disinterested in it before, but it seemed that your journey wasn't important, Capricorn. You hadn't put your life, your journey, your story as important. You put yourself as number 10 on the list. You were not number 1 on the list, and now you've put yourself completely as number 1 because you want your story to be told, your journey to be seen. You want to know who you are. You want to experience your gifts, your truths, and you are coming to a great energy of liberation to allow this. 88, very powerful number coming through there. Beautiful energies. And there we go with the 10 of water, which is the 10 of cups. There we are. You are understanding that your journey, your story is the path to joy. Your story is the path to joy, is the path to your happiness, is the path to your emotional fulfillment, is the path to your dreams come true, is the path to you receiving your abundance, you receiving your wealth, you receiving your happiness, you receiving that emotional fulfillment in all areas of your life. Wherever you've needed a breakthrough, wherever you've needed a healing or abundance or assistance, you're understanding that the way it comes to you, the way it flows to you, is when you are honoring the truth of you, when you're honoring the authenticity of you. And that is just echoed. I'm just going to come back to this card. You see, when you're in your mastery, when you're allowing yourself to be, that is when now you receive within you. You receive to restore you. You receive you, and that is how you grow. And now you've come and allowed yourself to be in tune to your truth, in tune to your frequency. And now you can finally receive that which is owed to you. And that's what I'm feeling. You've completely allowed yourself to now release, or you're coming to the empowerment this week to really release all the notions or the ideas that you are not allowed to live your life, that life is done for you, that you are, that your story is not to be told. No, you're coming into great empowerment this week, Capricorn, and it brings you great joy. That's why I couldn't stop smiling. You're really coming to a beautiful emotional fulfillment, to really beautiful happiness, because you understand that you have always been the key to your joy, and living your life is allowed. Living your story is allowed. Living your path is allowed. Allowing your love is allowed. Liberating yourself to your own journey, your own freedom is allowed and is wanted, and you're protected and you're looked after. And when you allow yourself to just really take care of yourself, abundance comes. And I'm going to put it this way, just if you can imagine, here you are off on an adventure, off now to tell your story, to live your life, to tell your truth. And look at your spiritual team and guides. Look at how happy they are. Look at how they're looking over you. Look at how they're protecting you. Look at how they're nourishing you. Look at how they are spreading goodness and energy towards you as you are now off to your own new adventure, as you're now off to celebrate, to live, to explore, to sing, to dance, to create your own life, to journey into your own story. You are so looked after, you're so provided for, you're so taken care of. I love this energy. You are really, really understanding that you have always been the key to your emotional and happiness and financial abundance and prosperity and the joy. You're really seeking joy and love in your life. And you understand that that can only come if I now choose my own story, if I tell my own story, live my own path, weave my own tapestry, sing my own song. And you are now finally allowing yourself to be empowered in your truth. You are giving yourself permission to now finally live your own tale, to tell your own tale, to live your own story. And you are really feeling happy because things are changing now. You're feeling the energies now. You're finally understanding that you have always been the key to your own path, to your journey, to your happiness, to your prosperity. And there we are. There we are. Look at you, Capricorn. This is you. This is you in energy. The Queen of Earth. Look at you. Look at how strong you are. Look at how powerful you are. Look at how wise you are. Look at how knowledgeable you are. Look at how extraordinary you are. You are powerful. You've always been powerful. You just had to release all of these other people, all of these other experiences, all of these other doubts, all of these other toxic people, toxic commitments, toxic ways of thinking, toxic you honored you honored these other things more than you. So you honored how can I say, what people thought of you. You honored society. You honored family even more than you. So you sacrificed yourself for the family's needs, and you allowed yourself to not become. You see, look at you over there. Look at how you are truly as the Queen of Earth. And look at what you allowed yourself to be, because you just neglected yourself. And that's what it means. That's what I mean by this. It's as if you decided you were not important. You are not worthy. You are not allowed to have happiness. Other people must have it. So you're going to sacrifice yourself for other people, for society, for family, for friends, for work, for career, for everything. You disallowed yourself existence for other things, which society, conditioning, or abuse, or neglect, or other, it depends. Your story is different. It can be that from when you were younger, you were pressurized that your career is more important than your dreams, and so that's what you sacrificed yourself for. That you were in abusive relationships where a narcissistic and abusive partner then allowed, or how can I say, they bullied and abused you into the belief that you are not worthy of being, and so you agreed and you accepted it, and you allowed them to then you decided that they were right, and you then redirected all of your energies into them while they just drained you of all of your light. You listened to society where they were saying, well, you have children now, so now you need to give up all of your truth for them, which is not true. Even if you have children, yes, there's sacrifices you're going to make, but you remain in your truth. You allow yourself love first and foremost. You allow yourself empowerment first and foremost, because that's the only time you're strong enough to look after them in truth and in love. If you can't look after yourself, you're not looking after them. No matter what you think you're doing, no matter how you think you're taking care of them, if you're not looking after yourself, you're not looking after anybody. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of anybody. If you're not loving yourself to liberation, you are not loving anybody. It's an illusion, because you cannot liberate or love others when you deny yourself liberation, when you deny yourself love. That is not possible. And you have come to the understanding of this, which is why you have released this. You've realized, no, but I've never really known what love is. I've never really known what true joy is. I've never really known what abundance is, because I've always just given other people, given other beings, given other ways of being precedence and preference over my existence. And no longer you understand how valuable you are. So you're shifting out of this into the queen you are. And this divine feminine energy is for both males and females, or non-binary, however you identify. Understand that the divine feminine and masculine energies are the receptive and the action energies in all of us. They do not have anything to do with gender. So if you are a male viewer, this still applies to you. If you are non-binary, this still applies to you, because this applies to all who are resonating with this message, because even as males who identify as males, you have been taught that you must, if you wanted to be a creative, no, you have to do this other more masculine job in order for you to provide for your family. So you've neglected your dreams, and it was, yes, successful, but it wasn't the truth of you. You were not being in your truth. Or if you were forced to do other things because of male obligations or anything like that, it's the same frequency. Or those who are, I'm also getting a lot of for those who, for sexuality, for those who perhaps identify as gay, lesbian, LGBTQI, all, and you were, I suppose one would say, in the closet here, not allowing yourself to be in your truth for other people, for other people's views, for family, for religions, for all of that. And so you're denying your truth. So here you were, a pale, a shadow of you. And now you're coming into the truth of you. You do not care anymore. You're releasing what other people think, and you're embracing your sexuality. You're embracing your expression of you, however you identify, and you're allowing yourself now to be in the truth of you. And I also mean this, and this is complex, because even in heterosexual relationships, where males, where you're very sensitive and you have very beautiful divine feminine attributes, but because it's not masculine as the world says, you were shutting those off. And so in your relationships with your wife and your children, you were this, you were a shadow, you were not happy. But now you do not care, and you're embracing your divine feminine energy, and you're more nurturing, you're more loving, you're more expressive, you're more creative, and your wife and your children are loving you finally, because now you're free. They loved you before, but now they actually feel the love of you because you love yourself now. So now they can actually feel the love of you, and now they're co-creating in that sense. So this is a lot of layers. This is very, very deep, Capricorn. And this goes to your very, very core, where you simply denied yourself existence for others because you believed it was the right thing to do. And you really believed, you tricked yourself, you conditioned yourself, you made yourself lesser than, because you truly believed it was the right thing to do. And now you realize, no. I am not looking after myself. I'm neglecting myself. I'm not honoring my truth. I'm not following my path. I want to know my song. I want to know my soul. I want to see my journey. And here you are this week, completely embracing it, completely full, completely allowing it. This is you now. Look at you, powerful, wise, creative, healing, loving, allowing yourself to be in the full spectrum of your colors, the full spectrum of your emotional range, the full spectrum of you. You're no longer holding back. You're no longer holding back. You're allowing yourself to be seen. You're finally choosing you. You've come to the decision to choose you this week, Capricorn. Wow. That is very powerful. This is a very deep healing for you this week, Capricorn. And look at that. Look at that. You are looking at the past with the Six of Water, looking at the past, looking at where you've been and where you are now, and you're releasing everything that doesn't serve you, because you understand, no, I deserve more. I deserve so much more. And because you're dropping this, you're coming to beautiful wish fulfillment. The Six of Water is the Six of Cups. So this is beautiful blessings. So understand, this is a very powerful week for you. With the 10 of Water, that's blessings, wish fulfillment, beautiful emotional satisfaction, emotional happiness, wishes come true, beautiful blessings coming in. The Six of Water, again, beautiful blessings, past energies coming back now anew to restore you. The Page of Earth, beginning in that beautiful prosperity, beautiful blessing of empowerment coming in for you. The Sun card, the Empress card. So yes, definitely beautiful energies coming in. So as much as it's a deep spiritual week for you, as you're now literally releasing yourself from all restrictions, it's also a week full of blessings, because as soon as you do, wow, You're really being restored to truth. You're no longer just a reflection. You are now completely realized. You're releasing the idea. You're releasing the manipulation. You're releasing that foggy, that uncertainty. And you're allowing yourself to heal. You're allowing yourself to be seen in your truth. You're allowing yourself to rise. And you are no longer caring what other people think, society, tradition, culture, religion, conditioning, family, friends. You've released everyone because you have sacrificed yourself for everyone under the notion that it was the right thing to do, and you're realizing, no. The right thing for me to do is to choose me. The right thing for me to do is to love me. The right thing for me to do is to sing my song, to write my story, to create my path. And you're allowing that now. And it's bringing beautiful healing, beautiful reflection, beautiful emotional happiness and healing. And it's empowering you as now you're coming to a balance. Finally, a balancing of energies where you're finally receiving that which you are, where you're finally in harmony with that which you are, where you're finally co-creating with that which you are. Wow. Beautiful energies, Capricorn. And here you go, Empress and the Four of Air. You're finally coming to a place of ease within yourself. Just look at that. Look at how powerful you are. Look at that beautiful form. Look, an angel, peacock feathers. So understanding your worthiness, your power, your magic, your healing, your beautiful self. You're allowing yourself to be anchored in your truth here. You're finally understanding just the creative energy you are, the powerful being of light you are, the powerful being you are. And you're feeling easy within yourself now. You're at rest within yourself now. You're feeling comfortable within yourself now. You're loving yourself, and it's bringing such a healing with the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords and the Sun card. A lot of healing this week. A lot of healing. A lot of allowance of you. A lot of happiness, a lot of contentment. You're coming to a place of restoration, restoring the truth of you, restoring the love of you, restoring the light of you, restoring the understanding of you, because you have worked hard. Capricorn energy is hard-working energy, but you were working hard completely against yourself, and now you're working hard towards yourself. And it's not even hard work anymore. It's easy. Because as soon as you now surrender to the understanding of you, you simply receive you. And then when you are now actioning, when you now start to put that work in, it's not work. It's ease. It's love. It's you. It's you. So now you're just feeling love, and you're feeling nourishment, and you're feeling ease, and you understand the truth of you. You're coming to your empowerment now. You release all notions that you're not worthy, all notions that you're not valid, all notions that you need to sacrifice yourself for anything, for anyone. You understand that source energy would never ask you to become lesser than. So you're releasing a lot of beliefs. This is a lot of energies here, Capricorn, I'm feeling. It's really so many layers. For some of you, it is, again, I said, the expression of your gender or sexual identity. For some of them, it's in relationships where you're understanding that you are allowed to be. In some of you, yes, it's in family units where you had sacrificed yourself and now you're coming into your empowerment. For some of you, it's because of career, where you have released yourself for your career and now you're deciding to claim yourself. And as you claim yourself, you understand the career flows within you, not the other way around. So it's all these layers of where you had thought that you are not worthy of being and that you had given yourself up for any other ways. You're coming to a great healing and a great restoration of your truth. And here we go with the Sun card and the Five of Air. You are free. You have cut the cords and you're in a place of peace and happiness. You're dancing free now. Taking that leap of faith into your own truth, making the decision to choose you. And it's healing, and it's aligning, and it's loving, and it's nurturing, and it's empowering. You're so empowered this week, and you're so happy this week because you've liberated yourself to your truth this week. You're no longer doubting your mind, doubting your thoughts, doubting your way. You're no longer questioning. You're no longer holding back, deciding that you're not allowed to be free. You're not allowed to express yourself because of A, B, and C, because of what people expect of you, what's expected of you. You've released the you've released the false expectations of you. You are speaking your truth. You are speaking your truth. You're not holding back anymore. You are creating within the alignment of your truth. You're not holding back anymore. You're no longer lying to yourself, is what I'm also receiving here of the 5 of air. You're no longer deceiving yourself, manipulating yourself, betraying yourself. Oh no. You've released yourself to the truth of you this week, and it's bringing beautiful healing, a beautiful grounding, a beautiful empowerment. You are simply expressing the truth of you. You know that you're the sun, and you're no longer holding back, no longer holding back. And this really feels like it was you. Yes, other influences came in, society, conditioning, tradition, religion, culture, whatever it may be, they came in and they influenced your decisions, but in the long term, you believed what the external said, and you decided to then displace yourself in other situations. In other situations, the abuse was so much that you also then became into that shell of yourself, but now you have decided to claim yourself. And that's what I feel. It's spirit really, it's as much as spirit has compassion, and we all have compassion for what you've been through. The message here is really strongly saying you chose now, that you've had many opportunities. That's what I'm feeling. You've had many opportunities and ways out, but you neglected those ways out. You still chose the suffering. You still chose the neglect. You had many ways out. And here we see 5-5. You had many opportunities to change where your life was going, but you, out of fear, you opted not to. And Spirit says now you're no longer fearing. Now you're no longer fearing because you see the sacrifice is far too much. You no longer want to lose yourself. You no longer want to lose love. You no longer want to lose the happiness in your life. You no longer want to lose the joy in your life for other people, for other ways of being which are painful and misery and lackful and not happy. You have sacrificed enough happiness now, and you're done sacrificing happiness. So now you are receiving the empowerment, and you're choosing yourself, and you're taking the way out. You're taking that off-ramp. You are taking that way out of other people's ways of being, of the lesser version of you, and you're completely being empowered, and you're reclaiming the truth of you, the divinity of you, the royalty of you. Wow. Beautiful energies, Capricorn. The sun is shining upon you this week, Capricorn, because you have taken the clouds away. Wow. Let us pull one more card from the Divine Oracle and see how we can wrap this up. A very, very powerful reading. I feel, I can feel the heaviness of the energies in terms of just the lessons and the path that you have been through, but I also feel the happiness and the liberation and the healing and the beauty of you finally choosing you and understanding how powerful you are. I just want to hold these cards one last time. So a release from this energy, I think this was over here, and coming into this energy. I'm going to put the Queen of Earth on top because that's you, Capricorn. Look at that. Look at how powerful you are. Look at how powerful you are. I want you just to feel these energies. Just look at these cards and receive them. Everything is vibration. Even these cards are vibration. And right now as I do the reading, they're healing you, they're transmuting energies. I want you to have a look at these cards. Take some time to reflect on them now. You can even pause the video and simply say, I receive. I receive my truth. I receive my empowerment. I receive. Beautiful energies. I hope these are not glared by the light. I've been trying just to find a nice angle. So I hope you've been able to at least see them. Okay. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful energies, Capricorn. I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you for choosing you. It's not easy. It has not been an easy road. I can feel it. But you are so happy this week. I still can't help smiling. You are so happy this week because you've finally set yourself free. You have set yourself free. I can literally feel it. It's as if you're breathing air for the first time in your life. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Sappho or Sappho or Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body and I love the women in my life fiercely. There we go. A complete appreciation of you, the divine feminine within you, a respect for the divine feminine energies around you, a respect and love for the women in your life around you, and of course males or those who identify as men or non-binary who are watching this, remember it's the respect and the love of the divine feminine within you, and the appreciation of women around you and the divine feminine energies around you. You are, by you allowing you, by you choosing you, by you setting yourself free and healing to you, you have now come into the beautiful understanding of your creative power, of your divinity, of your truth. Look at all this red, the root chakra, the moon behind you, definite, beautiful, divine, feminine energy, goddess energy. You're being reawakened into your truth, Capricorn. You have set yourself free, composing the music of your soul, the poetess. You are writing your own story. You're singing your own song. You are composing your own music. You are now following your own path, and it's beautiful. You're choosing you this week. You have chosen you this week, and energies. You have chosen you now, not even this week. It's just, you've been doing this energy, you've been doing this healing to choose you all this time. And this week, the energies are now coming to really allow you to truly shift into the beautiful, empowered goddess, God, creator, being, empress, emperor, oh, the divine being you are. Have a glorious week, Capricorn. Take care.